they hit a bunch of threes in the first half, and you guys just kind of stayed committed to your game plan. What kind of mental toughness does it take for you all on the road to be able to just kind of dig in and do what you plan to do?
Yeah, to win on the road, regardless, like you have to punch first, obviously, because the crowd and the atmosphere, and they're in their comfort zone, and then you have to be very disciplined, and those are the things we focused on. Just punching first, trying to throw the first punch in the game, and then making sure that we followed the game plan and stuck to it for the full 48 minutes. And we did enough of it tonight. We had some lows, but we were pretty good. It's obviously a really, really, really good offensive team. I think they're the best in the league offensively, and we held them. They felt like decently tonight.
And then just, what'd you make of Chet's night overall, the competitiveness, and then also the versatility of just the sheer number of things that he was able to do?
Yeah, Chet was really good tonight. He was impressive. We're going to see him get more and more comfortable as the games go on. But he was special. He was aggressive from the get. He just played his game, and he let the game come to him, and that's who Chet Holmgren is. That's who he was before the injury. Now, obviously, we can't control things like that, but he did a great job of taking what life gave him and got better from it. And we're going to continue to see him blossom because of it.
Shai, with Chet and Ihart, obviously I think people have been waiting on a strong enough sample to kind of judge that, but for those two to do what they did in the second quarter with circumstances they hadn't had, I mean, you're not in that lineup, Dub's not in that lineup, like what did you see from that group to start the second and those two specifically?
Yeah, I mean, to me, like you said, Dub's out, he's not in that lineup, but Chet is that caliber of player, and him coming back, he's been taking a back seat role-wise just because he's missed so many games. And that's like hats off to his sacrifice. But I knew that with the absence of Dub, that he would step into that role very confidently, very easily. I think that's what we saw tonight. He was special tonight from the kickoff.
And I imagine you noticed, but with the win tonight, you guys clinched your playoff spot. I know you didn't make a big deal out of that last year, but to do it even sooner this year, how are you framing this season and then sort of what that means to do it in early March, mid-March?
Yeah, it means we got better than we were last year. And ultimately, when you look up, that's all you can ask for. You got better, you put the work in, put the time in. And I think that's, like you said, we achieved it earlier. I think that's all it really means, that we took steps in the right direction, we all got better, and we, I guess, checked the goal off the list a little bit earlier than last season. We have a lot more to do.
Shai, how significant is this win against this champion team in the Boston Celtics? I mean, you did it before, you do it again. No Chet last time, no Jalen this time. Just how significant is this win?
Yeah, it's huge. Like, just because they've done it, because they've done what we're trying to do, the games against them are always going to be heightened. They're always going to be a little bit more exciting. They've, like I said, achieved what we're trying to accomplish, and there's no better test in the NBA. Like, you play for late June, and the other team that won late June, so playing against them is always fun, always a really good challenge, and something that we get to test ourselves against, and I guess we passed the test so far.
And just how in that second half, just how things played out, you created that separation. Last 2 minutes, all of a sudden they're the ones, desperate to potentially foul and all that. Just like, what do you say to your teammates after such a significant win like this? And especially in this building where, to be honest, last time I was here, there was confetti coming down. Like, it's significant, right?
Yeah, like, that's what happens when you trust the game plan, you trust each other offensively, and you do the little things to earn a win. Like, every night in the NBA is going to be different. Every opponent's different. Sometimes teams shoot better than expected, worse than expected. But regardless, every night's going to pose an opportunity to earn the win. And we did those little things tonight to do so.
Circling back to the playoffs championship talk, do you feel this team's playing championship basketball right now?
No, we have a lot to get better at. To play the final game of the season in late June is a long long ways away. I would hope we're not playing our championship basketball today. I hope we get, I guess how many months is that? 3, I guess we have 3 months to get better, and I hope we get better and are playing way better basketball than we are now by then.
You have played the last 3 games between Denver and the Celtics. I want to see your opinion about the results of the three games. And obviously, you are having a great season, and your name is on the top of the MVP conversation. What is your opinion about that also?
The games, we would like to go 3-0. Obviously, we went 2-1 against really good opponents, the last 2 champions. So, good test for us. I'll go back to what I said, like, no matter who you play at this level, this game's gonna pose its challenges, you need to figure out a way to win. And we did so 2 to 3 nights, and we'll take it. And then the MVP conversation, it's stuff you dream about as a kid. It's an honor to be a part of. It's super fun. Yeah, it's, without my teammates, it wouldn't be possible. So I appreciate them putting me in this position and trusting me to lead this group in the way that I am.
Do you think that you have to do something extra to try to get the prize?
Absolutely. Like, I think I have to continue to get better. And it's not even about the prize, it's just about who I want to be as a basketball player when it's all said and done. I have to continue to get better on both ends of the floor, and hopefully I'm not the best version of myself today.
So we'll do 2 more. We got 1 there, and then to Steve, and then we're done.
You were just talking about going against the Celtics because of the chance it's this kind of test. What's like the thing you see in the way that they operate that shows what that kind of championship mentality or whatever it is? And then based on what you saw tonight, what you've seen all season, how do you think you guys are stacking up with that?
They don't flinch or budge. Like, when you play against them, they are confident and they know what they're trying to accomplish out there on both ends of the floor, and they do it at a confident high level. And I think that's what makes them so good. Now, whether the ball goes in or out for them doesn't deter or doesn't change how they play or the way they play. I think that's pretty impressive. And what was your second question? Yeah.
Just what do you guys have compared to that? How do you see that identity within yourselves? Or whatever you think your championship identity would be.
Yeah, I don't know. We're trying to achieve one, haven't yet. We're gonna try to be the best version of ourselves going forward, individually and as a group, and see where that takes us. And if we don't get it, we're gonna keep trying and get better this offseason, but it's definitely somewhere after.
Shai, you played against a
Last question.
tough crowd here in Boston. Every time they made a rally, you guys have an answer. You didn't get routed. Did maturity step up tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. We know what it was gonna be on the road against a really good team. They're gonna go on runs. They're gonna make plays. They're, like I said, they're a really good basketball team, and that's what the game's about. It's about withstanding runs. It's about being connected, and I don't think anybody's more connected than us as a group, and playing in our favor tonight.
Thank you, Shai.
Thank you.